Is everybody here? Can you hear me? This is Kai Senpai, and we are about to begin this wonderful journey together. Hopefully you can hear me, and hopefully I can hear myself. I have the mic plugged in, and the camera is rolling. Now, we are a little, delayed because of the technical issues. I apologize about that. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention or not, but I have been working on this new software, and it is not my strongest technical, ability. I'm not really a tech guy, if you know what I mean, but I think I'm doing everything okay, and I think that I'm doing everything right. Like, I'm leaning into the mic here and I'm talking, and I'm hoping that people are actually connected. And like I said, it's hard to know when you're doing all of this like on the fly, because you don't know if everything's connected, and I don't see your guys' faces. You don't see my face. Oh, wait, do you see my face? Oh no, we're live here. Good. This is good. Okay. I've finally confirmed that we're actually having a conversation, and this is nice. So let's relax a little bit. Let me return here to my little studio, and let me ask you guys a question. What do you think? What do you think's going on here? And the purpose of this entire live stream is to reach out to you so that you can achieve your dreams and start living a life where you speak English every day. Now, a lot of you might already speak English and you're watching just because you want to see me or something. And if you're one of those people, like, hey, what's up? Like, I don't know. I try not to see this all about anything to do with me, actually. And this is really me stepping out and trying to give you guys the opportunity to do more of what you want. And if that's speaking English and becoming a fluent English speaker, well, then let me help you. So I don't know if you guys see the little background here or not. I hope you do. But this has been me the last week practicing with this studio setup. And so that's right. I'm trying to create a studio where, I don't know. It's like a little more professional looking, if that makes any sense. Like, I kind of want to make something slick, and, I got to practice a little bit. I'm not in the big leagues yet, it's not like this is a famous podcast or anything like that. But I have been playing with the software, and like right now I'm playing with it, and it's just like, here, I want to make sure that everybody, gosh darn it, I'm trying to speak in English. So there we go. Okay, the chats do work, and that is good. If you guys can see the chats, then good. Then feel free to participate. So one thing that I really do want to know is, how is the microphone? Can you guys hear me? That's what I want to know. If you can hear me, say something in the chat so we can confirm an actual connection here. And if you can't hear me, well, then tell me if you can't hear me. You know what I mean? Because I need to make sure everything is set up here. Like, I need to make sure that everything is connected and all the mics. Like, I was doing this yesterday or something, and I was going through the whole thing, and like 40 minutes in, somebody finally said, I can't hear you. It's just like, what? I've been talking for 40 minutes and nobody told me that the mic was not good. So this is a conversation. This is happening real time. There's no script here. I have little backdrops, as you can see. This is just to kind of set the mood. And right now we're in free flow, kind of rapping mode. and I'm just spitting until we get some sort of connection, if you know what I mean. But then we're going to be moving forward to the conversation, and as you could see, I'm still not exactly 100% used to the software, and I apologize. This is me just learning as we go. But one thing that I've learned throughout the years is there's this thing called 日本語で言わないといけないよね。百戦錬磨っていうね、ことわざかな。でも、本当にもう間違ってもいいのって感じですね。Oh, wait, here, I fixed it, guys. See, this is me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cha-chan. So yeah, I'm getting better at the software so I can present these things a little better. But yeah, later on when one of you chooses to participate in the chat, then I'm going to basically add you to that window that you see. Look at that. And then we're going to have a chat. So then also too, oh yeah, let me set that up too. Because I also have this little internet thing here. And I can, wow, this is getting exciting. Because around the world, there's a lot of things going on. All right. And if we could just take a second to warm up and let other people get here. I sent out an email to everybody that I'm doing a live stream, and I couldn't get the pre-scheduled live stream to actually connect. So we're kind of stuck with this. I just had to make a new one, and hopefully you guys find it. So far, a few of you have found it, so like I'm not totally worried. But yeah, I was kind of just like, more technical issues, and nobody wants to hear about technical issues, not this day and age, right? But I gotta admit, the technology is pretty crazy, as you can see. Oh my gosh, there's so many things going on. Okay, let me try this. But yeah, if we go around the world and we start listening to the news, there's a lot of different stories happening, right? And how do we make sense of any of this? And one thing that I definitely do is I listen to a lot of live streamers, me personally, because I don't understand what's happening in the world right now. I don't understand what's happening in America, and I really don't have any power to do anything about it. And so getting out and actually talking to people is one of the most healthy things you can possibly do if you actually want to understand what's happening in the world. And so this is, again, one of those opportunities where I'm extending the chance, the opportunity for you to talk, to express yourself and to express your mind, because if we don't talk about it, then basically you just kind of get sucked into whatever information that you're listening to, so you don't have an opportunity to actually test to see if your thinking is, in tune with everybody else, or if your thinking is slightly different than everybody else. And I personally really do understand that kind of sensation, because with all the news, what is going on? And the honest answer that anybody can possibly say is, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, and I'm curious to find out. So what do you guys think? What's happening? Good news, bad news? I mean, we can kind of warm ourselves up if we wanted to. Here, let me just do a quick transition here to the free thought camera. And let's see if we can listen to something on the internet and see if we can get an understanding of what's happening. Because like I said, I don't know, and I'm not sure that you guys know. I mean, have you heard any stories that are specific that you can share with us? And this is the key, that we have this conversation in English, right? Because if you don't speak English, I'm going to say that right now you probably don't understand exactly what's happening unless you have like a really good source of information that translates everything into Japanese, because literally, I think everything's crazy right now. Like literally, crazy. And if anybody can actually make sense of it in English, that's like amazing. But like for like a Japanese person to understand what's happening in America right now, it's kind of like, well, how do you know? What are you listening to? Do you listen to the news in English? Like, do you have a friend that understands what's happening right now? Because honestly, I don't even know what America means anymore. And I don't know if you do either. And that's okay though, because, at the end of the day, who really cares? Like we're just humans driving around and seeing things and eating things, and hopefully we're not fighting about things, and hopefully we're understanding things a little better. So I really do want to extend this opportunity to think about all this in English. And if I can give you guys the opportunity to think about these things and to listen to these things, then great. But more than anything, I would like to hear what you guys think. And we could start anywhere you want. But let us maybe start with like our actual lives. Because as far as I know, what's happening in America right now, I haven't seen anything directly affect me. Like directly, if you know what I mean. Like I haven't been deported yet, and as somebody that has been deported, I take these issues seriously. It's something that really does alarm me. So I don't know what you guys are alarmed at, and I don't know if anything's affecting your direct life, but if something is, I would be curious. I would like to know. Perhaps your company is now in trouble. I don't know. Like it's going to be harder to, maybe you work at Toyota and like don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know. Like seriously, because this is really a global thing that's happening right now, right? Like, I mean, everybody, for lack of a better word, is losing their shit. Am I right? I mean, if I look at the internet correctly and I look at the news, I just see a bunch of panic and a bunch of like anger, and nobody really seems to know what's going on, kind of. So I don't know how you guys feel. I feel concerned, but I also want to stay positive about this, like, I don't know how to stay positive about it, other than like maybe we should talk about it. And that's why I am giving you guys a chance. So, to speak English, that is today's theme. And you can chat in the window if you want. Like the chat is like probably the easiest way to kind of like get things started. So here, let me put my pen down. You got any opin? Man, how do you spell opinions? You got any opinions? そうですね。ごめんね。今まで英語で喋ってたんですね。なんでかというと、これ、英語の教育のチャンネルですよね。違うか。それで日本語で話して、別にいいんだけどね。俺、日本語好きだし。でもこれ英語の教育だから、やっぱり英語で話した方がいいんじゃないね。だから英語で喋ってます。普通になんか教育英語弁より、できるだけ普通に喋ってますね。 それで、君がそれを分かってなかったら、そうかって感じになっちゃうんですけれども、じゃあなんでって感じですね。なんで聞き取れてないのね。字幕がないからね。現実で、英語で話せばね。だから読んだり書いたりの次元じゃないよね、会話って。で、これは動画って感じでも、動画っていうか、これ会話だよね。で、会話しながら何かわかんなかったら、じゃあ、わかんないか。いいんだけど、何がわかんないの？どこがなんかずれてるって感じで、それも話しましょうね。それなら、本当に俺のあれなんですけれどもね、いつもなんか日本語になっちゃうとね、あれなっちゃうんですね。なんか、英語の教育を説明したいという気持ちがね、強くなるって感じですね。でも、本当に、カイ先輩の英語が聞き取れないみたいな感じだったらさ、ぜひ俺の3ステップ学習法ご覧くださいね。本当に、それちょっといろいろ日本語で説明するからさ。でも、ここでは、I want to speak English. And I hope that I inspire you guys to do the same thing. Is that you kind of like have to go into your head and you just have to hit a switch. And you're just like, all right, it is now time to speak English. Now, I do want to make sure, that's what I wanted to say. Is my mic okay? Seriously, like when the chat is kind of quiet like this, it's like, what are you guys like on your phone or something like that? But go ahead, somebody say hi. Oh, that's the thing. Normally when I do my live stream, it's on the other software. And in that, it's like private. It's like a private group chat. You know what I mean? So like I'm used to like people like, hey, like chatting with me, but I know we're on YouTube, right? So it's like, oh, what's happening, right? Go ahead and chat. It's okay. I will chat back and we'll have like a nice conversation, right? Later, I'm going to share the link for you to jump on. Okay, so if you want to jump on and actually have the conversation here in real time, then I will share that link in just a second, and then we can have a conversation on this little window right here. But in the meantime, like I said, kind of warming things up. But if you guys don't respond to the chat, 日本語だったら、なんか、here, it's like, もちもち you guys are listening, right? If you're not, I'd be more than happy to go play Fortnite and eat dinner and stuff like that. But it's one of those lessons where it's like, okay, your participation is required. And I know when you come on YouTube, you're so used to just sitting there watching a video and you're just like, oh, I'm learning. And maybe you are. And if you are, great. But this live stream right here isn't the listening. It's the interaction. Wow, what a good word. You know what? And I feel so much like a teacher right now. I'm going to bring you over here. Oh, no. Here, hold on. My gosh, I set all of this up earlier. Watch this. Whoa, come on. There we go. Come on, lucky camera. Connect. I hope it connects. I'm hoping it connects. It's not connecting. Oh, come on. I set this up earlier. It should totally work. I set up, man, technology. What a bummer. Come on, iPad. Here, I'm going to mess up with it really quick. Sorry, I'm doing you can see me there, but you can't see me. There it is. Boom, I did it. I'm so smart. I did it. Okay, phew. I swear, this software. So anyway, the word that I wanted to share with you guys, all right? Once I said it, I felt inspired. Ready? It's this word right here. Can you read it? Oh, I'm even writing it cool. Look at that. I'm just spelling it how I say it, but interaction is like what we're looking for. And so like interaction. Oh no, it's backwards. Check it out. Oh, so stupid. I thought I fixed it and I like totally didn't. Oh, dude, what a bummer. Like seriously. It's like come on live and it's just like backwards. It's like what kind of joke is this, right? What kind of a YouTuber are you? Can't even get your camera angles right? Like how embarrassing. All right, did it. Getting better at this. So anyway, so interaction, all right, that is what we're looking for. And I don't, oh, you know what? I didn't even have the light on. Hold on. My gosh, it's so sloppy. I'm not even a real, oh, I can make the mic come up here. So I can actually stand like that and have the mic up. There we go. The studio coming into full effect here with all the effects going on. Okay, we're looking for interaction. All right, interaction is this kind of like inner voice. And the inner voice, I think you guys have it. It's just that you have it in Japanese. Like the voice that you think in, right, happens in Japanese. I'm pretty sure for you guys. But the magic trick that we're trying to do right now is we're trying to get the interaction going inside your head. All right. And it starts by you literally thinking in English. I mean, you want to like listen, right? For sure. But like the true stepping stones of becoming bilingual are when you actually start to respond in English. And so, like, I mean, respond, like you're genuinely thinking in English. That's when you know you're really getting somewhere. And so even if like you guys are, oh, wow, I can still draw on this, right? So, you know, I'm hanging out. Oh, I'll use color for this. This isn't necessarily like the color system. I'm just drawing pictures, okay? So, come here. There it is. So, yeah, so I'm hanging out up here, right? I can hang out like in 100% like, you know, English, right? But like you guys are like, you know, thinking in Japanese, right? So the first thing you got to do is you have to just, you know, go this direction. But in the process, you have all these steps that you have to take to finally get to this level of just like speaking English on a daily basis. But it all starts with inner action, the brain has to be kind of like thinking in English, listen English, thinking in English, and speaking in English. So this is the goal, I suppose, is to start with this inner voice, this interaction in English, right? And then the goal is to look out into the world and what? I'm looking at my page. I want to pop it up and, oh, it's an ad. So crazy. And it was a long ad too. So, anyway, so yeah, so then once we have the interaction, inside our head happening in English, then we look into the world and then we go, hey, look at the blue sky. This must be a road trip, right? Looks kind of like winter. The trees aren't green, right? And it definitely looks like someplace in America, without a doubt, because we're interacting in English. Whoa, interacting. You think about that one? Here, go back to the drawing board. Because interacting, that's like, kind of like, whoa, I don't want to delete. So interacting is, bummer. What's going on? I'm trying to do the color thing and it's not working. Well, all right. Oh, there it is. Cool. So yeah, acting. Nice. So what we're trying to do is like create this like interacting in English. Whoa, in English, right? Don't forget in English. So once you have your interacting, right, like you're in English, then you can interact with the world in English. So that was a nice little lesson. Now, who would like to jump on to this little talk that we're having? If, oh wait, here, I got to switch the camera. I'm going to do some, oh, you're already looking at the interacting. Well, let's come over to this room over here. So who would like to have a little conversation right now in English? I am going to basically now set up the room for you, and I'm going to copy the link. And oh, I know this is probably not going to work, is it? No, it didn't work. So I'm going to go over here. And I know this will work. So cool. So I just put in the link right there. If you click that link, you will go to the chat room, and I will then have to kind of like log you in. But once you get to that link and you hit the window opens up, you have to put in the password, and the password is right there. Chigaoka. So yeah, that's the plan, and this is kind of like a challenge, I guess. And I've really been thinking about it, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and you know, sometimes I think like, oh, I have to make a popular video, but actually, my job is to talk to you, like directly, you know what I mean? And creating the opportunity for as many people to talk as possible is kind of difficult, you know? Because on one hand, I get like 1 million views if I do a video correctly, right? And it's like, wow, that's amazing. And it's like, is it though? Are people really learning? Are they just entertained? I don't know. Like, I don't know why people watch my videos. I assume it's because you want to learn English, right? But deep down, I know for a fact that the best thing that you can do to learn English is have a conversation. But if it's just a video, it's impossible to have a conversation because it's impossible for you to talk by just watching a video. You know what I mean? So I kind of have been really deeply thinking about like everything, and I need to get, it's like, okay, I can't talk to 1 million people at once, can I? That's kind of hard. And so I need a better way. And right now I think is the better way, because there's only like, I would say 10 real people watching. There's probably like a robot or something watching right now too. And what better opportunity for anybody that's ever been watching my channel to actually learn something if they want to learn something. Because one, if you're already fluent, then I don't need to talk to you. 大丈夫だよね、あれ。本当にもう、英語ネイティブみたいな人ならね、参加しなくていいよね。だよね。はい。So, like, if you're already native, like, you don't need to join this. This opportunity is like literally for people that don't have the chance to speak English. Now, which I get because I lived in Japan too. I understand that maybe you live in a place that doesn't have a lot of English speakers walking around. I get it. I only see Japanese people maybe once or twice a month here in California in my neighborhood. So I get it. I understand there might not be a chance. So what are you going to do about it? Well, you're going to have to use the internet, right? Like, I guess this is, technology, and this is what we can do. So let's do it. We can actually connect anywhere in the world, and we can have a conversation just like normal people do. So if you need that opportunity, please go ahead. Just click the room, the ninja. It says ninja. You see that? Click that. Put in the password. I will add you, and we'll have a conversation, and we'll talk about anything you want, anything you need to. And I'm not gonna make it into a lesson or anything. Not while we talk. Basically, we're just gonna have a normal conversation. So that is the invitation to everybody, right? でも、英語で話すのが、やっぱり恥ずかしいと思ってったらね、じゃあ何か準備しないといけないの？ね？中学校、高校、大学、英語を勉強してきて、で、今のきっかけがあるんですけれども、いや、勇気がない。みたいなね。言い訳って言いたくないんだけど、だってさ、自信がなかったらね、今までの勉強方法がちょっとずれてるということですね。正直に考えると。俺の意見がわかんないけど、だって俺10ヶ月だけで喋れるようになったから、なんかこういういきなり誰かね、日本語で喋れますかみたいなね。片言なんですけれども、頑張りますね。みたいな。違うか。ね。問題ないね。いきなり日本語になっても。ね。でも、こうやって、じゃあ、英語のチャンスはどうですか？いかがですか？みたいなね。いやー、でも恥ずかしいなー、みたいなね。気持ちがあればね。じゃあ、なんか準備しましょうか。ね。プライベートで。だから、そういう会先輩と一緒にプライベートで話したかったら、まず、俺の3ステップ学習法をご覧くださいね。俺の世界観をちょっと分かってほしいから。ね。今までの勉強方法のちょっと弱いところをちょっと明かしたいからね。それで、これからの、新しい道？言語？いや、言動って、俺書けるかな？面白いね。なんかちょっと頑張りますね。ちょっと待って。これ。wait. You guys, I want you guys to see. So I'm going to switch the window. I'm sorry, I didn't have the window up. So draw with camera. Okay. じゃあ、こんな感じですね。声か。じゃじゃん。言動。違うか。So, I kind of think of it in, okay, I haven't shared this because only Japanese people will understand it. But I think, learning language is like gendo, right? And it's an art. And it requires somebody to fight against. You know what I mean? Like if you have karate or judo, kind of like kendo, for example. Let's just say kendo. And you can practice by yourself, right? But you kind of need somebody to practice with, right? 違うか So, like, yeah, you have like practice fights or whatever, and then you have tournaments, right? Like real fights, right? So, speaking English is kind of like the same thing. It's like Gendo, yeah? And there's things that you can do by yourself, training, Then there's practice kind of sessions that you can do with somebody else. And then there's like the real deal, the tournament, like reality, right? And then you go out and you do your thing. But if you don't do everything in the correct sequence, you're not going to have that 竹を割ったような男みたいな自信だよね。違うかね、もう全部日本語で説明した方がいいですかね。こうやって英語で頑張って説明して。ね。でも日本語でもいいんだけどね。言動って何ですかって、もうなんだろうね。剣道みたいな感じですね。一人で練習したいか、それとも誰かと戦おうか。戦うっていうか練習だよね。根っこでもやるんじゃない？英語で言うとね。だって日本語わかんないから、play fight って言うんだね。根っこの子供とかね、なんか喧嘩してるって感じやけど、いや、あれ練習らしいよね。大人になるためのね、スキルをね、磨いてるって感じ。だから、こうやって英語の、スキルがちょっとって感じ。まだっていうところですかみたいなね。それだったら、ぜひ、俺の、3ステップ学習法をご覧ください。ね。そこで日本語でいろいろね、説明するからさ、ここの、なんていう目標、それは、to speak English right now. No more waiting. No more, how do you say, like excuses, right? Just like, let's do this. And so we'd like to do it live, and we want to do it in front of other people, right? Because if you do speak English and you're confident in your English, right, then this shouldn't be a problem to talk in front of other people. And if you come on here live right now, I would like to know, one, like, what do you do? And two, feel free to promote whatever you're working on with us. So, for example, if you have like an Instagram account and you want to share that with everybody here, then please do. And, like right now with live streams, a few hundred people watch like live streams after like, one day, you know what I mean? Like live, we're already at 106. We have 12 people concurrently in here. So it's like, sure, it's not that impressive yet. I get it, because like my videos have like the million views, right? But I don't know. Like imagine that you have some sort of like YouTube channel or Instagram and you want to promote something. Like let's say like you're just really good at photography and you want to show people your photography. Share the link. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what you do. So coming on here all of a sudden has like an advantage where, yeah, not only do you get to practice English, you get to talk about what you do and you get to promote what you do to other people, which is always important. If I really think about everything, I think I need to like make some sort of like, how do you say, course on how you guys can promote yourself in English, which I think is, honestly, I struggle with this because I teach English, right? And so everybody around the world could theoretically, learn something from me. But I spend so much time trying to explain this to you, Japanese people. 日本語できるからっていう、あれだけのかなってなんだろうね。だって英語できればもう世界にね am I wasting my time just by focusing only on Japanese people? And, that's something for me to think about. But again, this is the chance for you guys to literally have a conversation with somebody and learn something and promote your product, promote your hobby. You know what I mean? One of the things that I would be especially good at, because it's just, I've been doing YouTube and stuff for so long, but it's like, if you do have a YouTube channel or if you do have an Instagram feed, I would love to look at it, and I would love to give you pointers on how to organize things. If you want to get more English speaking fans, oh wow, would you like English speaking fans? That would be an interesting video, right? You guys could learn how to do that, right? Because one of the things that the news talks about is the over tourism. Over tourism. I don't know. You guys can think whatever you want to think, but I think it's not a problem. I think it is a money-making opportunity that you are wasting by not taking advantage of. And all you got to do to take advantage of all of the money that the tourists are bringing is learn English. But authentically. When you do tourist English, right? Where's the bathroom? How many nights for a reservation? That's okay, Spanish or something or French, right? But if you really want to become fluent in a language, you have to be able to do it with all aspects of who you are. You know what I mean? And so these kind of opportunities for you are either daily or not enough. I don't know too many people that are just really on a nice balance of things, right? For me, I am a big fan of domino theory. And domino theory just basically says you have to work on the big domino, the most important thing. And what is the most important thing? Most people, I don't think, really know what the most important thing is. And so this lesson alone, 英語にしても日本語にしてもね、結構大事ですよね。人生アドバイスって感じね。I don't know if it's 100% good or not, but you can just listen to it. But, life is like dominoes, right? Like a domino. こんな感じね。で、you want to make like a series of dominoes ね。わかるかな series って。So it's I don't know. It doesn't matter. These are dominoes, right? So you want to knock them over, right? That's the goal. But they're so big, right? And so heavy that it takes a lot of effort. Like these really good dominoes right here. So this one, this is the big domino right here. This is, big. I'll just write big. How about that? Big. Okay. So that's the big domino. That's the one you should focus on. But because it's so big, people get scared. And so what they do is they knock over this domino, and this domino because they're smaller, right? And they spend all this time over here with these, I'm pointing at the wrong screen. So they spend all this time with these little dominoes, right? So let's just say your goal, right, is to speak English. Then your big domino every single day is right here to have a conversation. 会話しないとね、上達しないと思うんだよね。でもこうやって会話するのが難しい。外国人がいなくてね、時間がなくて、じゃあとりあえず動画を、見る、聞く、YouTube 見る、ね。それで何かを読む、ね、本を読む。話す人がいないからめんどくさいからね、とりあえずこういうちっちゃいの やりますね。まあアプリで遊んだりね。これね、100年やっても、1000年してもね、誰かと話さないと英語を学ぶ意味あんのって感じですね。だから、こう、目標として、一番は会話なの。間違いない。弱くても強くてもね、会話しないと上達できまへん。So, that is why I feel the greatest gift, if that's the right word, the thing that I can do for you is to actually give you this opportunity to have a chat. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's kind of like, what are we doing here? You know, like, oh, well, I can go outside into Tokyo, right? And I can find somebody to talk to in English every single day. Like, no problem. So if you live in Tokyo, I don't know what the excuse is for not talking to people. If you live in Osaka or Kyoto, I know that, like, seriously, there's a lot of foreigners there. So, hey, we got a question from Nana. Nana Machi? Nana. Nani? Nana. Nantoka Machi. Nah. But yeah, hey, ask away. Ask the question, please. I wanna know. It's here. We'll go to this screen right here. And you know, I'm totally sorry for like my bad art. All of this is my drawings, by the way, and you know the colors and all that. So that's just my art. My apologies. It's so bright and stuff. But yeah. So what do you think? You have a question about a certain word, pronunciation of a certain word. I can. Oh wait, now I can type into this? No way. Anyway, what's? Yeah. I can type. Cool. Put it in English. What's the word? Oh my gosh, it didn't go into... I always do that. Switch to English. What's the word? What's the word? Yeah. Have you heard the word? The word is bird. そんな感じ? Anyway. Yeah, no, the participation is really good. And now, like I said, if you need help, you know, like ちょっとなんかレッスン的なね、アドバイスみたいなね。それだったらさ、まあ俺の3ステップ学習法を見た方がいいと思いますね。でも普通に喋りたいと思ってったらね、まあ今の会話がチャンスだと思うよ。The TS and beasts. The beasts. I noticed this while watching English movies, so it's pronounced like beasts, right? Very good question. One, it depends on what movie, because like a British accent is definitely different, right? So, you know, if they're talking about, you know, if it's like Game of Thrones and the beasts from the deep, yeah, I can easily hear that, you know, like beasts, like, but like maybe like a beasts, like a beasts って感じ? Beasts. So here, I can draw that if you don't mind. Here, why don't we just go over? And this is like, seriously, like I was so excited about like this little app thing here. What? Transition, bro. There we go. So let's write out the word. We got the beasts. Beasts. It's not really Mr. Beast. I know Mr. Beast is kind of like popular, right? So if I say Mr. Beast, I definitely say the T, right? Mr. Beast. But like if you say beasts, yeah, it feels like this. Come on, select my color. There we go. No. It feels like this. They're just cutting out the T and they're just saying beasts. but it still feels like there's an extra s, right? So it's beasts, like beasts of the night, but not that slow. There's many beasts out there. But yeah, you can maybe even make it shorter. There's a lot of beasts out there. The beasts. There's a lot of beasts. What a tough word, right? It sounds like fantasy, if you're talking about beasts. But one beast is definitely a beast. So, yeah. Interesting word. Beasts. 言いにくいし. Yeah, so that's like that's why I don't like teachers. Because teachers will overthink it, overanalyze it, oversay it. But if you heard somebody say, yeah, there's many beasts out there, that means that it's okay. Like I always question myself too, こういう言い方言っていいのかな、言動って通じるかなって、言動ってどうだろう。だって俺勝手になんていうか想像したっていう、発明したっていう、わかんないけどね、言動という言葉検索したのね。言動ってある？言動みたいなね、ないらしいよ、言動という単語。でも誰かに確認したかったよね。だってネットで検索してもね、わかんないじゃん。ロボットとかね、人間しかわかんないことじゃない？ねえねえ、俺新しい言葉作ったんですけれども、どう？言動。確認したいよね。でも自信ある。通じると思う。確認しなくても通じると思うよ。通じてなかったら俺説明できるっていう自信がある。違うか。ね。そういう気持ちをちょっとシェアしたいな。英語でね。So if you think that like, oh, did he say beasts? Beasts? Then maybe he did. You know what I mean? So, but the only thing I would say to be honest, like, でもレッスン的にね、アメリカ英語かイギリス英語かね、だってそれによって答えが変わると思うで。You know what I mean? So, but yeah, totally cool. And yeah, check out the my little drawing thing up here, the T, the invisible T, right? That's why I like my color system. And まあ、そうやね。If you want to learn my color system ね、こう、3ステップ学習法もご覧くださいね。まあ、なんていう、すべての、あれが、なんていう、組んでるって感じだよね。もうすべての言語の勉強方法に関して、俺のカラーシステムとか、その省略パターンとかさ、それでもう出会いを作るのね、やり方っていうかシステムね、英語の出会いを作るっていう、もうすべてね、この3ステップに入ってるからさ、よかったらどうぞ、ね、ご覧くださいね。So yeah, 七なんとか町ね。Thanks so much for the question. And honestly, no, thank you, because I notice things like when Japanese people talk, and I'm like, well, like the other day, like Naomi's video, she said like, message, right? So I realized that まあ無意識的に失敗してる人が多いと思うんだよね。でもこういう意識してる時の、まあ、失敗っていうか、まあ失敗じゃないよね。でもなんか、興味じゃないよね。でも curious ね。ほら、ちょっと日本語ちょっと分かってないじゃん、俺ね。でもその、なんだろうねっていう気持ちね。意識してるじゃん。そういう質問を知りたいな。いつも動画とかね、もう無意識の問題、無意識のミスばっかりじゃない？でそれも面白いんだけどね。だからやってるんだけどね。でもこういう無意識のミスより、いや、意識してる時の、なんだろうね。なんかずれてるよ、みたいな、ね。コナンみたいなね。ディテクティブって感じ こういう質問聞きたいなと思うね。But I think, like I say, everybody's a little shy ね to kind of ask simple questions. And that's why they go to the internet and they're like so shy. They don't want to talk to anybody, but they'd rather talk to like AI. はって感じ。AI から学ぶかはじゃあ人間に興味全くないのって感じね。はいって感じですね。日本語習った時はね、インターネットというね、舞鶴まで届いてなかったよね。インターネットで勉強するって初めてって感じですね。今、教えてるんですけれどもね。でも習った時はね、インターネット使わなかったよ。使う必要はないよ。違うか。ね、全くない。だからこんな立派な2025年にね、もう高級すぎるじゃない？もう未来的に、もう港未来に到着しましたよねみたいなね、こうやって会話してるって。これでも困ってんの？ねえ。で、俺、10ヶ月だけで喋れるようになってさ、忘れてないし、もう忘れてない。錆びてるけどね。それは間違いないね。それはもうすいませんって感じですね。でも10ヶ月だけでもう忘れてないって感じ。毎日使わなくても、いや、もう入ってますね、日本語。もう喋れるようになってから、もう、なんだ、自由っていうか、なんだろうね。その卒業って感じ？そういう気持ち欲しいか？ Well, come on over. Let's have a conversation. I have the camera all set up. All you got to do is just kind of like come over and then we can have a conversation right now. Again, this is a chance. I emailed everybody and like I said, the direct live stream, I don't know if that got out to everybody or not. But yeah, the issues at hand are basically what is on your mind. And we can listen to other people talk all... Ooh, what's this? Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. I can hear my voice. Hold on. I got to fix it. I have to stop it. Oh, whoa. Okay, I think... Huh? Oh, wow. I can still hear myself. Now I can't. It's so echoing right now. Whoa. Oh, Junko, somebody's, yeah. Hold on. Hey, Junko. Yeah, I hear you. Now I understand what's happening. Here, hold on. Okay, hold on. I see you. You joined. Thank you so much. Hold on. I'm going to come over. Hi, I hear you. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Hi, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Now,
Hold on.
do you see
Yeah.
you? Do you see you? Look, there. Okay,
Hold on.
there you are.
Hi,
Right
I
there.
hear you.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Uh,
Hold on.
Time out.
Now,
Oh
hold
no.
on. Do you see you?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you see you?
Okay, time out. The software is
Oh,
echoing.
yeah.
There you are.
Yes.
Okay, this is really bad. Okay,
Time out. Oh, no.
Michael says, "Hey, Junko."
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is so bad
Do
that
you see you?
I don't know why
Okay,
it's
time out.
echoing.
The software is echoing.
Yes.
Okay. This is really bad. Okay. Oh, Michael says, "Hey, Junko."
Oh wait.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
This
oh,
is
oh,
so
oh,
bad
oh.
that
I
I
okay.
don't know why it's echoing. The software is echoing.
Yes.
Okay, Junko, can you hear me?
Really bad. Okay. Oh, Michael says, "Hey, Junko." Oh, wait.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know why.
Wow, this is pure insanity.
The software is echoing.
Yes.
Okay. Junko, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my Kiki.
Michael says, "Hey, Junko." Oh, wait.
Okay, this is just this is insanity.
Okay. Wow, this is pure insanity.
I'm gonna have to stop this, okay? Because I can't seem to fix it.
Can you hear me?
This is
Yes.
yeah.
Kiki.
Oh man.
Wait.
Oh man. I don't know what's wrong with my computer.
Now I open that iPad and iPhone. So I
Stop this,
Yeah.
okay? Because I can't seem to fix it. This is yeah. Oh man.
Okay. It's quiet. Did it stop? Can you hear me? This should work. Can you hear me? Weird. So, okay. Junko, can you hear me? Michael, you can hear me? Michael can hear me. Junko, can you hear me? No, maybe not. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Oh, boy, this software. I wanted to fix the software before yeah. Hey, Junko is back. Cool. So here we go. Junko, do you hear me? Junko, do you hear me now?
Yeah. Hey, Junko is back. Cool. So here we go. Hear me? Junko, do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you.
Junko is back. Cool. So
I want to ask you.
here we go.
Senpai,
Junko, can you hear me now?
I want to ask you.
Yeah.
I want to ask you.
Junko is back. Cool. So
Oh,
I want to ask you.
here we go.
I have opened the iPad and into that there, and then now ask you.
okay. I'm going to make an executive decision. 申し訳ありませんが、純子さん、本当に申し訳ないんですけれども、僕のアプリの使い方が、あれですね、ちょっとわかんないですね。こうやって誘いたいと思うんですけれども、 やっぱりちょっと使い方が分かんなくて、こっちがね、すみませんでした。ね、I was、楽しみしてたのにね、今週いっぱい、テストしてたのね。マイクとかカメラとかさ。これでゲストも、もう大丈夫かなと思ったんだけどね。だって、昨日友達にちょっと、こうやってリンクをシェアして、全然問題がなかったんだけど、まあ問題あったんだけどね、結局治ったんだけどね、こうやって今、ね、今のあれ、エコーって感じ、響いてるって感じ、あれ、エコーのやり直しのがね、ちょっと今のところわかんないから、純子さん申し訳ないな。はあ、がっかりですね。I'm so sorry. But this is the unfortunate reality that we all live in, I guess, is that you have to try. You know, like, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? I don't know. But you got to try, you know? And I thought that creating this, like, opportunity for people to come on, you know, and have a little conversation, I thought this was going to be a good thing for lots of people too, you know, not just you. But unfortunately, it seems that this software is more complicated than I thought. And the problem isn't you, the problem isn't me. It's just I need to learn how to fix mic echo. And there's this software is complicated. I'll just put it like that. So I am now like totally bummed out because the whole kind of point, I guess, was to be able to come here and talk to you live, you know, like I still do these conversations, you know, with my students on Zoom. And Zoom, you know, works great. You just do it and it works, right? But yeah, this software that I'm using is not Zoom. And you have to do everything like by yourself, and you have to watch videos and stuff like that. So my apologies. I thought I was ready for this great big awesome thing that everybody was going to watch, and it seems like I am not ready for that. I do not know why Junko is echoing. And I know why I was delayed. I was hearing the playback that you guys are seeing. It sounds like there's like a 10-second delay or something like that, which is fine with everybody that's watching, you know, but like with everybody that's in the room chatting, there shouldn't be a delay. So I'm going to need to fix everything, and I'm going to have to do that another time because, you know, it's like it's like 8 o'clock at night here, and I only wanted to do a good hour. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I know you guys have busy schedules and stuff like that, so it's like I want you guys to go out there and actually get outside and talk to somebody. But no, the volume's not coming from my speakers. I made that mistake yesterday. Thank you very much. So I turned off the speakers. Everything is going through the mic. I do enough YouTube and stuff that I'm kind of good with like equipment and, you know, music and stuff like that, like guitars, amplifiers, yada yada. But I think the problem happened when Junko joined. The software, I have to like find a button that kind of like gets rid of the echo, like either mute her somewhere or something like that. So I'm just going to figure it out another time. I don't want to bore everybody with like software explanations. That's like one of the worst things that you can possibly do, is like do some sort of boring software kind of talk, when basically all we want to do is just have a conversation and talk. So my apologies, everybody. I thought this was going to be a lot better, but it is what it is. And still, it's a learning experience for sure. Junko, I'll talk to you soon, okay? We'll do this again. I'm pretty sure that you're the Junko that I've been emailing recently. So I can send you another email. We can talk there and we can talk later. But yeah, I'm glad you guys showed up. I appreciate you guys so much. But I do think it's time for me to go. So we'll talk soon. We'll talk again. I will email everybody and we'll have this all sorted the next time we do it. And in the meantime, if you do have any questions about learning English, right, feel free just to go over here, watch my 3-step system, and learn some things, okay? Take it easy, guys. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Stop. And